your boy. Hey, yo, Noah coming back to y'all with another Tex Nation fan talk. Y'all already know what time it is today. I'm coming at y'all with the second video of the day. It's been a while since I've uploaded 2 videos in a whole day. I wanted to do something special for you guys. Y'all guys have been patient with the channel. You guys have been patient with staying up to date with me. And I just wanted to bring y'all some more content, like I said. If y'all enjoyed this video, please smash the like. It really helps out the channel. And also subscribe, share, whatever you do. Just let people know that, you know, there's another Texans YouTuber out here making content for you all. And next week is training camp, and that's what we're going to be going over, as y'all can see in the title, the top 5 battles of Houston Texans training camp 2022. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. Let's go ahead and jump into this, man. Honorable mention, Davis Mills versus the defense. Last year, I don't know if y'all were keeping up with it. I'm pretty sure y'all were. But Davis Mills was considered to have one of the worst training camps from a rookie in Houston Texans history. I don't really buy that, but if that's true, wow. Because to see what he's turned into from where he started, that's a big ups to Davis Mills. Shout out to the dude. But I'm saying this as an honorable mention because, like I said, he had a bad training camp last year, but he improved. And the emphasis of this whole video is iron sharpens iron. If you can have great camps, go against a great system, a great defensive-minded coach like a Lovie Smith, it's going to improve you. It's going to make you better day in and day out. And if reports come out that Davis Mills is turning the ball over, or if Davis Mills is balling out against the defense, don't take it to heart. Don't be like, oh man, the defense is gonna be bad. Davis Mills ripping them up. Oh man, Davis Mills is gonna be bad. He's throwing picks. He's forcing incompletions. Don't take it to heart. Just understand that iron sharpens iron, and with these guys going up against each other day in and day out, they're going to get better. They're going to get better. Now, the first position battle of 2022 training camp, well, not even a position battle, just, you know, a battle. It's going to be Jonathan Grenard versus Titus Howard. You know, Jonathan Grenard, he plays right end, well, he plays left end, and Titus Howard, he plays right end. These guys are going to go up head to head every day. And Titus Howard, he's coming into this year, he's trying to prove that he's one of the top right tackles in the league, that he deserves to get paid like a right tackle, and, you know, and to also just stay at that right tackle position instead of being moved all over the line and this and that. And also Jonathan Grenard, he's coming back with a vengeance. He's trying to prove that he can, you know, get a 10+ sack season. A 10+ sack season. I mean, I'm not the only fan who believes Jonathan Grenard can have a 10+ sack season. And the thing is, also to remember, I think the last player, I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure the last guy to get 10 sacks was in 2000 and maybe it was 1918. My bad. I'll post it right here. But it was JJ Watt. Maybe it was 2018. He had about like 15, 16 sacks. He had a couple sacks, but outside of JJ Watt, not a lot of players get 10+ sacks on this team. Jadeveon Clowney couldn't do it. Whitney Merciless, last time he did it was like 2016. So it's been some years since guys have been able to get sacks on this team. And Jonathan Grenard would make a name for himself, not just in the franchise, but also nationally. He will make a name for himself. The second position of battle, this is actually going to be a position battle. Defensive end. You got Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison, Rasheem Green, Jordan Jenkins, who missed all majority of 2021 with injury, and Obo Okariaro, the new guy who we got from the Seahawks. No, not the Seahawks, but the Rams, my bad. These guys are going to be trying to get that position spot opposite side of John Grenard. Now, it's very likely that at least one of these guys, I mean, I believe in the rotational battle that's going to be happening, guys. It's not just going to be one defensive end. It's going to be a collective of bodies. But I believe one of these guys are going to get cut. It's it's the NFL, and guys get cut. Football in general, guys get cut. So it's gonna be interesting to see which 4 or 3 of these guys step up and make a name for themselves. So my money who really takes that step forward is probably Rasheem Green and Obo Okariaro. Both those guys are very young. Both those guys have potential, and you know they're gonna try to step up and make a name for themselves in general. The third position of battle, actual position of battle, is going to be tight end. You got Pharaoh Brown, Brevin Jordan, Tegan Quatariano, and Austin Enclair. No, maybe Austin Enclair. He's probably not gonna make the, you know, just being honest, he's probably not gonna make the, you know, top 3, number 2 tight end spot. But you know, it's just nice to have his name out there. Regardless, I think it's really gonna come down to 2 guys, Pharaoh Brown and Brevin Jordan. I think those 2 guys are going to be fighting for that number 1 tight end spot, number 2 tight end spot. Don't sleep on Quentin Quatariano, Tegan Quatariano out of Oregon. Don't sleep on him, man. He could probably make a name for himself too. It'll be interesting to see which one of these guys steps up the most, becomes Davis Mills' favorite target, and also which guy can step up in the run blocking department, because that's a very big emphasis for Pep Hamilton's scheme. It is going to be a 2 tight end scheme, so which 2 are really going to be, you know, those guys? The fourth position of battle, the actual position, it's going to be wide receiver. Now, we have 12 wide receivers on the roster right now. 12 guys. We already have our number 1, which is Brandon Cooks. We have our number 2, which is Nico Collins. And we have our 3rd, which is John Mechie. We're going to have to see who is our 4th, our 5th, and possibly our 6th wide receiver. Now, last year, some guys stepped up and made a name for themselves. Chris Conley, Philip Dorsett, who came in and made some noise towards the end of the year. And also Chris Moore. Chris Conley, Chris Moore were Davis Mills' favorite targets, mainly because those 2 guys were, you know, 2nd team, 3rd team type of guys. Played with Davis Mills. You know, Davis Mills wasn't a first team guy. He played first team sometimes, but you know, yeah. Now, some guys who are rookies, 2nd year guys, Johnny Johnson, out of Oregon, rookie. He can make a name for himself, step up. You know, he can probably show up, show out. You got Davion Davis for the Minnesota Vikings. He could show up, show out, make a name for himself. And Connor Widgeton, my bad if I'm getting his name wrong. He's Mills' old teammate back at Stafford. They got a connection. You know, you play with your old dude, you're gonna have a little something with him. It'll be interesting to see which one of those guys can really make a name for themselves. Like I said, you know, we're looking for the 4th and 5th wide receiver on the roster. I don't know if we keep 6. I don't know if we keep 7. Most likely, we're going to keep 4 and 5. Most likely. Now, the last position of battle, if you made it this far, shout out to you. It's going to be Nico Collins versus Derek Sinley Jr. I know y'all been seeing for the past couple days, past couple weeks. Back in minicamp, OTAs, Nico Collins making plays. Nico Collins being touted as having a breakout season. Well, like I said at the beginning, iron sharpens iron. We already know what Derek Sinley Jr. is going to do. You know he's coming in here at cornerback 1. And I don't see him all the time going up against Brandon Cooks, because it's just not going to happen. We're going to have to see Nico Collins step up and show that he can be a valuable target as well. And how much better can you get not going up against the number 1 quarterback on your team? And not just that, he's going to go against Steven Nelson sometimes, but going against Derek Sinley Jr. is really going to be the show. I'm interested to see that. That's going to be the real show right there. Can Nico Collins continue to make a name for himself versus a top touted, rated cornerback on the team? Lovie Smith, like he said, once he seen Derek Sinley Jr., he was like, oh man, he fell in love. We're going to see if he falls in love all over again during training camp. I'm pretty sure it's possible. But yeah, those are my 5 positions of battle. position battles in general for the 2022 training camp. John Grenard versus Titus Howard. Defensive end, tight end, wide receiver, and Nico Collins versus Derek Singleton Jr. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the like. If you want to see more Houston Texans content, go ahead and drop the sub. It's your boy Al Noah signing off. Peace. Go Texans.